Okay, hello everyone. I'm here with my friend Ashley. She's from New York City. We're in New York City right now. Thank you for having me. I saw this post on Instagram by ITALIANI. She said, what Italians consider polite might shock you. We're gonna talk about manners. Like how to be polite in America and in Italy. I feel like there are some differences here. Let's see if you're shocked. But she's been to Italy many times. Try to think like an American.
Like an American, okay.
Personal space. She says, what space? Your reaction. Why is this person standing so close? Are they reading my thoughts? An Italian. I'm just showing respect. See, I'm here with you, not turning away, not keeping a distance as if I might steal your oxygen. So in Italy, this is like closeness, attention, politeness.
I definitely think that we like personal space here, and if you're standing too close to someone, it can be taken a little bit in an offensive way. Unless you're friends.
Really?
But if you're at the supermarket, standing in line.
Oh yeah, lines are a little more distant, right? Just acquaintances, I think.
Yeah, we need distance. Yeah,
what about like touching like this? Ah, how are you doing?
It's not too common here, I don't think.
I hate it when people touch me though.
It's a little weird, yeah.
What about like hugging and kissing if you're friends? We never hug and kiss.
So
we're cold. We're cold.
I think hugging is normal. Kissing is obviously not normal here, like it is in Europe.
Oh, like the two kisses?
Yeah.
But like I feel like in Italy a lot of people, even for example when let's say a friend starts crying, it's like a natural reaction like, come here, let me hug. I don't do I'm like, oh, I'm so sad for you. Like I don't know why, but I can't hug.
I think it depends on the person, because I'm the same way too. But some people here will hug you and be sweet.
2 minuti per parlarvi del mio sponsor del cuore, italki. Con italki potete imparare comodi, tranquilli, dal computer, il tablet, il cellulare. Così tante lingue. Tante, quasi ogni lingua del mondo. Ce ne sono tantissime, comunque io la utilizzo e la utilizzo da anni. Su italki continuo a fare pratica di inglese, di spagnolo e continuo a studiare anche giapponese. Con il mio codice sconto di questo mese avrai 5 euro di sconto su una lezione che viene almeno 10 euro. Cosa fare? Qui in info box metto un link. Tu puoi iscriverti gratuitamente, non ti chiede niente. Puoi divertirti con i vari filtri. Che tipo di accento vuoi, di dove vuoi che sia l'insegnante, qual è il tuo obiettivo, qual è la tua fascia di prezzo, qual è l'orario in cui sei disponibile. Poi ti diverti a guardare un po' di video di presentazione dei vari insegnanti e quando c'è qualcuno che cattura la tua attenzione, che ti piace, puoi prenotare una lezione. Utilizza il mio codice sconto Sonia 11 e fai una lezione di prova. Se ti piace, good! Continua, puoi prendere dei piccoli pacchetti, puoi continuare di lezione in lezione, perché non ci sono abbonamenti di 1 anno, di 6 mesi. Oppure puoi provare a fare lezione anche con qualcun altro e poi scegliere con chi ti trovi meglio. Sì, anch'io l'ho fatto. Però poi c'è sempre la connessione più immediata che dici, è con questo insegnante. Io sapete che non faccio mai pubblicità a servizi che non reputo utili, buoni e che non ho usato io in prima persona. italki lo uso da anni. Anzi, all'inizio anch'io ero un insegnante di italki, quindi ovviamente la qualità degli insegnanti può essere molto alta. Imparare l'inglese a me ha cambiato la vita. Torniamo al video. Okay, next one is, oh, this is a big one. Interrupting. No, not just joining the rhythm. Americans might think, he interrupted me, how rude. But an Italian is like passionately, eyes blazing, jumping in mid-sentence. Like, yes, exactly. And also this. That's not rudeness. It's co-authoring the conversation. You're not interrupting, you're dancing with words.
Yeah, I think that to an average American, usually when we're speaking, it's considered polite to let them finish their thought and then you say your thought. Where it could be, if you interrupt them, it could be taken as maybe disrespectful or impolite is a better word to say, because you're not letting them finish their thought, which means that their thought is not as important.
This is so different and people have studied it. So I want to share this because I want everybody to know. Like the speed of the speech depends on the language. For example, if you speak Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, even like some Arabic languages, it's good to like start speaking right before the other person finishes because it shows like that you're interested. Like, oh my god, this is so interesting. I'm engaging. In English, for example, it's usually like you stop, you finish, I start, like this. In some other cultures like Japan, it's like you finish, I wait for a few seconds, I start.
Yeah, I think you can start right as someone finishes, and you can kind of see, you can tell in someone's face when they're done. I mean, I would say, like, for me, if I do cut someone off, or if I put my thought because I'm interested in the conversation, I will make a disclosure like, I apologize that I interrupted your sentence, but I was really engaged in the conversation, so they don't take it as me being impolite.
Okay, for Italians, it's so hard to understand. I don't realize that I'm doing it. Because to me, this is the natural rhythm of a conversation. So I don't even realize that I interrupted. Especially when in Japan, because you have to wait for so long. It's like, I'm rude. And I feel like people don't know when they can start speaking. And I feel like they think what they are saying is not interesting. But it's just like so hard for Italians to even realize they're doing it.
Yeah.
American friends, don't get mad. It's not that we don't care. It's like, you don't I do it and I don't realize that I'm doing it. It's so hard. Sorry. Like, when you speak, it's not that I'm not interested. I'm interested, that's why I'm interrupting.
I mean, I personally interrupt people, but that's because I have friends from other countries, and honestly, I will say, I think in New York, people get really excited, so we kind of will interrupt here without it being considered rude, but speaking for all Americans, yeah, we want them, they need to finish their thought, especially in like business meetings and stuff too, not just friendships.
Like, someone I know in America, he would get mad.
Yeah, I could see that.
Now, advice, even when you didn't ask for it. For example, Americans. I just said I was tired, but on Italian, 0.3 seconds later, they're like, did you eat? Did you drink water? Did you sleep? You need this eat right now. In Italy, caring means doing, even if you didn't ask. Sometimes you just want to complain and you end up with a 1-month wellness plan, emotional, unsolicited, and non-negotiable.
I think this one is interesting because it can go both ways. Because sometimes I think people, they do appreciate advice, but I would say most of the time, when they say something or making a complaint or how they're feeling, they're really not soliciting for advice.
Yeah.
They just want someone to listen.
I'm like that. Like, if I want advice, I'll say it. Like, what would you do?
Yeah.
What do you think? But if I'm like, oh, I'm just so tired today, I don't want you to tell me like, you need to go to sleep earlier.
Yeah.
I think this is also like a men and women difference.
Do you think because women are more likely to give their advice?
I think like when we complain or when we would say something, we don't want practical advice. We just want to vent.
We want to hear, and we don't want to get the answer that we don't want to hear.
Because we already know, like, we're smart.
Yeah.
We already know. If we don't know, we'll ask. Next! Oh my god, this is so true. The never-ending goodbye. You've lived in Italy.
Yes.
So in other countries, like, bye. In Italy, it takes 40 minutes, like, all right, I'm leaving, ciao, ciao. And then you're not really leaving. It's like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so this one also, I think, really depends on where you're from here. But the average American, they just want to go. Bye. It's a quick goodbye and you leave.
I was so surprised at the beginning. Even when you go to, like, I don't know, your grandma's house. Not your grandma's house, but like a grandma's house. In Italy, it's like this.
I know, so
long
very dramatic.
goodbye. And in America, it's like, oh, thank you, grandma. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And you're out. And I was
yeah.
like, so rude.
Yeah, I would say for the average American, it's the goodbyes are pretty quick.
But like, don't get mad if you're in Italy and you want to go. I know you know, but like people, Americans, if you're in Italy and you're like, okay, time to go, and you just start saying goodbye, and maybe your Italian significant other is like taking a long time, it's not because they don't want to go, but it's just rude to be like, thank you for the dinner, bye. It's like, you couldn't wait a few seconds, like you just wanted to leave.
So do you start saying your goodbyes like 15 minutes early?
Yeah, it's almost time. Then you know, like in 5 minutes you'll be like, all right, we should get going. Okay. And then it's like you start walking to the jacket and then like kiss and then get a little bit of leftovers. It's never a 5-minute thing.
Yeah, I would say for my fellow New Yorkers, they do experience this where we have the long goodbyes as well too. But that's just in this area, I would say. We do have a saying, like, if someone leaves quickly without saying goodbye, we call it an Irish goodbye.
Without saying goodbye.
If they just kind of sneak out, it's called an Irish goodbye. And they're like, where did this person go? They just left.
I like that. I would. I'm Italian, so I know.
Sometimes I really have to do it because I really have to go. Otherwise, I know I'm gonna be stuck there for 20 minutes saying goodbye to everyone.
Especially when it's like big parties, I just love to be like, hey guys, I'm leaving. Roll out. Yes. Okay. Oh, here she says, it's not slowness, it's respect for the moment. Leaving right away is like slamming the door on a smile. Now, this one, I'm like, yeah, 50-50. Comments about your looks in America. Did he just say I look tired? But an Italian would be like, why is your scarf so thin? Do you want to die or of a draft? It's not mockery or body shaming, it's a surgical team of good intentions. You're beautiful, but they'll still save you from the wind, from the wrong kind of pasta. But I did get a lot of like, especially like in the Midwest, a lot of like, you're so skinny, you're so skinny, you're so skinny here.
I don't think in my opinion, it's considered really polite to make comments about people. And I think that most people would agree that we kind of avoid making comments about people, even sometimes if it's in a positive way.
In Italy, I'd say that most people now don't say like, oh, you gained weight, like you want to die? You don't, yeah, no, you don't say that. But like, oh, you're so skinny, did you lose weight? Or you look tired. Sometimes even like, you're so pale. This is comments you still get in Italy.
Yeah, I think now it's kind of going down here.
Yeah.
Like, you do hear it, but people are a little bit more careful with their words.
Same,
because it could be taken the wrong way.
But still, like, especially old women in Italy are like,
yeah.
I'm so tired. Did you lose weight? Is it chupata? Are you eating?
Yeah, I don't think it's like culturally acceptable.
Yeah, but I feel like with old people it's the same everywhere. Oh my god, no.
They get a pass though.
Okay, moral of the story. In Italy, politeness is emotion, warmth, and participation. Less formality, more life. Well, we do have some formalities. For example, I don't know if it's the same, but like if you go to a friend's house and she's like, oh, I just bought a cake. Like, do you want it? Do you want me to open it? In Italy, you should say, like, you're expected to say like, no, don't worry. And then she's like, oh, come on, have a little piece. But you shouldn't go for like, yes, please, right away. You know?
Yeah, this I understand. Here, I don't think that really applies.
No.
Honestly, I think that if someone says like, hey, do you want some cake? You're gonna, I mean, most people just say no, but I also think that saying yes is considered polite, even if it's on the first one. Yeah.
It's different, I'm telling you, because like in my past relationship, I'd be like, hi, do you want this? And they'd be like, yes. And I'm like, oh, come on, like, you could say no, and if they really want to offer you, they'll be like, come on. He's like, why? If you don't want to give it to me, you shouldn't even offer.
Yeah, I think it's more, I think that our first reaction is to say yes because it's the polite thing to do.
For us, it's like, no. And then it's like, come on, maybe not for coffee, like, do you want coffee? Yes, but if it's something they need to open for you.
Opens, yeah.
You should say no at first. So that's formality, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
And also bringing something to your host's house, like for example, a bottle of wine, pasta, pastarelle, something.
I think it's the same here.
What do you bring usually?
I mean, it depends on the event, but I would say like a dessert or a wine or something to drink.
Like whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey.
It's expensive if you get a good one.
Yeah.
What about taking off your shoes?
It's not, that doesn't apply for everyone in the house, in everyone's household. I think it's standard, but they won't just do it, they'll ask.
Would you say it's 50-50 in the US?
I think it's 50-50.
Okay, in Italy, you know, we don't usually take our shoes off. We keep our shoes on.
We ask.
Not in my house. In my house, I do take my shoes off. Because
Yeah.
I don't like to clean.
A lot of people here, they prefer you to take off your shoes, so usually you would ask.
But I'm also half Japanese, so...
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Anything else? Let us know. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye. Grazie di aver guardato, ragazzi. Vi ricordo il mio codice sconto per italki di questo mese è questo qui. Non aspettare. Perché aspettare? Il link è qui sotto.